Much like the GAA do at the All-Ireland Hurling and Football Finals, we're going to take a look back and celebrate some of the stars of the past. This is our Jubilee team. We are looking back to 2002, a very famous year for Irish sport. Roy Keane and Saipan. Remember that? We're not going to go into it, given my Manchester United allegiances. Armagh won their first All-Ireland football success. And of course, Kilkenny, well, the juggernaut just kept on rolling with them winning the All-Ireland hurling. Of course, it was a terrible year in the charts. There was no real music we can refer back to. It was just a case of X Factor wannabes winning and leading the charts for much of the year. So we'll forget about the music. Let's just get back into the Greyhound race. It really was a spectacular year on the track. And of course, the star was Bypass Byway, that year's Derby champion for Ollie Bray and Michael Carney. We won't be showing you that one just yet. But as always, we'll kick off the year at the start, where the Gold Cup in its traditional early season slot was won by the Francie Murray trained Jet Spray. Well, Francie, it wasn't his only big race success of the year. Jet Spray, though, a very special winner of the Gold Cup for Pat Shine, getting up in the closing yards to beat Flashing Moment.
In trap 1 is Jet Spray. 2, Flashing Moment, the favourite. 3, Lid Pal Sammy. In 4, Give and Go. 5, Curry Hills Wade, and 6, Marnoak South. Cheers from the crowd. This massive crowd here tonight. There's the hare coming around the final bend. Up behind the traps. And out they go, and it's Flashing Moment. Out he flashes to the front, and he leads to the bend from number 6, Marnoak South, and Jet Spray into the second bend, and it's Flashing Moment. He's gone 3 lengths and 2.5 lengths in front. Jet Spray and Marnoak South battling for second, and Lid Pal Sammy putting in a big run. Heading down to the third bend, and Jet Spray is closing. There's 2 lengths in it on the third bend, but it's Flashing Moment by 2 lengths from Jet Spray, who is closing. In third place, number 3, Lid Pal Sammy. Off the final bend, and they're coming home, and they're clashing, and Jet Spray gets up on the line to win it from Flashing Moment in second, and Lid Pal Sammy in third. A thriller. The winning time, a brilliant 28.77. And the official result, the winner, number 1, Jet Spray, second, number 2, Flashing Moment, and third, number 3, Lid Pal Sammy, time 28.77.
Yeah, a fantastic display there by Jet Spray, a very, very talented greyhound, and he captured €20,000 for that success. It just so happens it was one of the first competitions to be won in euro. Yes, indeed. The pound was no more. The euro was in. It was 2002. We're all part of the European Union. Now, moving on. As I said to you, Francie Murray had more than just one big race success in 2002. Just under 2 months later, he captured the Produce Stakes with Give and Go.
Well, the bell has just gone for the 2002 Produce Stakes. The hot favourite, number 1, Rebel Watcher. He's drawn in 1. In 2 is Give and Go. In 3, Born a Pilot. 4, Mustang Buster. 5, Droopy's Accuracy. And 6, Born a Dasher. There's a huge crowd here in Thurles. Strong favourite, number 1, Rebel Watcher. They're coming around the final corner. The dog's all set. And away they go, and first it shows number 5, Droopy's Accuracy, and his outside Born a Dasher, the favourite, very slowly into stride and tails the field. Around the corner, it's number 5, Droopy's Accuracy, but Born a Dasher strikes the front at the second corner. No, it's Droopy's Accuracy, but here's Born a Dasher on the inside. Back in third, Give and Go, Ring a Big Race. The favourite starting to close, but he's a lot to do. Around the third corner, Droopy's Accuracy on the outside, Born a Dasher on the inside. Further back, Give and Go, running a huge race. Around the final corner, here comes Give and Go, and Born a Dasher, and Rebel Watcher at the line. Give and Go wins the Produce Stakes for 2002. What a race! Well, the winner of the 2002 Produce Stakes in a thrilling finish, number 2, Give and Go, beat number 6, Born a Dasher, and back in third, Droopy's Accuracy. The winning time, 29.19.
Yes, indeed, Give and Go, a tremendous winner of a very exciting Produce Stakes decider, owned by Kieran Lonergan, a proud Tipperary man, a proud hurling fan. Unfortunately, they didn't win the All-Ireland. As we said earlier on, it went to Kilkenny. One man that was happy with that was Paul Hennessy. He was also happy with his achievements in 2002. He was very much the man to follow in the year, and he kicked it off in April with a certain Late Show, the People's Champion. This was his last great victory in a major competition, winning the Easter Cup for the second year running, a truly special performance from a special greyhound.
The bell goes. The hare's on its way. In trap 1, Word of God. 2, White Fort Fraser, the early pacer. 3 Athboy Vintage, 4 Fairyman, 5 Moving Customer, the big finisher, and 6 Late Late Show. He's now 5-2 on in places to win the Easter Cup for a second successive year. The hare behind the traps, the crowd is roaring, and off they go, and it's number 2, Whiteford Fraser in front, and Late Late Show is very badly positioned, last on the corner with Word of God, perfectly positioned, challenging for second with Athboy Vintage. Now Late Late Show starts to run, but is it too late? It in front, it's Whiteford Fraser being challenged now by Word of God. Athboy Vintage in third, and Late Late Show is fourth. The last bend, and Word of God racing up to take it over from Whiteford Fraser. Number 3 Athboy Vintage, and very wide is Late Late Show, but he's flying home, and Late Late Show takes it with an amazing burst of pace up the home straight. A magnificent performance in a time of 28.74. The result of the BCR Press Easter Cup final, the winner number 6 Late Late Show, second number 1 Word of God, and third number 5 Moving Customer. The time 28.74. What's it like winning 2 races like that in the one night in a matter of minutes, the Easter Cup and the Scottish Derby?
Brilliant. I would have settled for the Easter Cup after the way the Late Late won it. I thought we'd used up all our cards in that race, and to come on then and win the Scottish Derby in something similar fashion, thanks be to God. That's all I can say. It's fantastic.
Kathy, another big win for Late Late Show.
My nerves, I was a nervous wreck since yesterday morning, but I'm feeling much better now, thanks. But it was a very exciting race, and Paul's put a great amount of work into the dog. He wasn't well last week, and as usual, I think he's been sleeping in bed with Paul, and he has him just right for the night, and he did a super job. Super job. The dog's brilliant.
Yes, Late Late Show at his very best. It really is hard to describe how big a greyhound and how big a deal he was at the time. 2001 was very much his year, but as you can see in 2002, he's retaining plenty of that ability. He was also hot favourite to win the Shelbourne 600, formerly the Guinness 600, known this year as Euro Off-Track 600. And Paul Hennessy had 3 runners in the final. Unfortunately, Late Late Show couldn't produce on the big night, running a very flat race, found to be injured, did recover, but never quite the same again. Instead, the victory went to Haliska Vienna, a name from the past, a very fast greyhound. And when he got to the front, he was going to be very hard to pick up.
The hare's on its way. The cheering is starting. In 1, we have Moving Customer. 2, Couch Trip. 3, Haliska Vienna. 4 is Mount Terror Walk. 5, Late Late Show. And 6, Top of the Best, as the hare comes around the second last bend onto the final bend. 4 to 7 Late Late Show. The hare now just behind the traps, and up they go. He's out quite well, but he's last of the field, and he's even behind Moving Customer at this stage. Is number 3 Haliska Vienna leads up from number 2 Couch Trip in second, and well, have we a shock on here as number 3 Haliska Vienna leads, number 2 Couch Trip second, and Late Late Show is not running at all. He's in trouble. Down the back it's Haliska Vienna in front. Top of the Best coming up to take second place and challenge, and Top of the Best is moving strong. In behind Haliska Vienna in front. Top of the Best in second. These are clear, and Late Late Show is way at the rear, but up the straight. Haliska Vienna in front. Top of the Best coming at him. This is going to be a thrilling finish. Haliska Vienna from Top of the Best. Number 4 Mount Terror Walk is third, and in fourth is Moving Customer. And a very, very disappointing run from Late Late Show. He was never running right. There's something wrong with him, but don't take away from the winner, Haliska Vienna. It's Hennessy again with his outsider, Haliska Vienna, winning in 32.69, just holding off that big lead run from Top of the Best in second.
Oh, this is just a dream come true. This is a race that I've always wanted to win.
Of course, Paul Hennessy wasn't finished there. Not only had he had big race successes with Late Late Show and Haliska Vienna, but in June, yes, a June slot for the Ledger at the Old Markets Field. Now, there is a touch of nostalgia for you. Larking About was a very popular winner of the Ledger for Don Ryan and a certain Pascal Taggart.
Still number 4, Larking About, and he's out well. He leads, but number 4, Megan Light gives him, or number 3, Megan Light gives him a bump on the inside. Rummy Lad around the corner though. It's number 4, Larking About, who leads from number 2, Rummy Lad. Back in third now, number 1, Droopy's Gloria with number 3, Megan Light. But down the far side, it's number 4, Larking About that leads by about 3 lengths to number 2, Rummy Lad. A further gap to number 1, Droopy's Gloria. But around the final 2 corners, Larking About's going to take a hell of a lot of catching. Second, Rummy Lad. Here comes Droopy's Gloria with a run, but up to the line, the Ledger winner for 2002, Larking About. Second, number 1, Droopy's Gloria, and third.
Yeah, fantastic display there by Larking About, and it was great to see the Old Markets Field, a real touch of nostalgia. Now on to the Champion Stakes, where Paul Hennessy had further success. She may have been a big price, but Long Valley Tina arrived with a rush and got there in the very final stride.
They're all in. The bell goes in trap 1 in the Spoil Sports Champion Stakes 550 final. 1 Bypass Byway, 2 Long Valley Tina, 3 Olden Times, 4 Bold Mossy, 5 Larkin Lotto, and in 6 we have Late Show. The crowd are cheering, massive crowd here, and they're really cheering as the hare comes up behind the traps, ready for off. And number 3, Olden Times, out to a flyer. Number 4, Bold Mossy is in a very prominent position on Bypass Byway. On the inside, we're in for a big race here. Oh, a big buck as Bypass Byway loses his position completely and runs out. He hits Bold Mossy, but down the back it's Olden Times in front, and Bold Mossy is looking a major threat. Bold Mossy moving up the challenge into the third bend, getting up the inside of Olden Times. Olden Times holds him off there, but Bold Mossy is wide. And look at Long Valley Tina in behind. This is going to be a fierce finish. Here's Long Valley Tina coming wide. Olden Times in front. Long Valley coming at her. Oh, it's mighty close. Long Valley Tina, the gamble for the Oaks final. Well, she wins this one at 8-1. Second, Olden Times at 4-1, beaten just a short head, while Late Show at 6-4. Favourite was third. The winning time 30:15.
Yeah, indeed, a fantastic performance there by Long Valley Tina, getting up in the very final stride. But of course, it wasn't the only brilliant performance from a lady in 2002. A week earlier, it had been Life's Beauty's chance. This time, not exactly doing it from behind. Bang, away and gone. Larry Burns' star, making every inch to land the Sporting Press Irish Oaks.
The hare comes up behind the traps, ready for the off, and away they go, and it's Life's Beauty from 4. She's leading up from number 2 on the inside and 1, but it's Life's Beauty goes around the bend in front by a length and a half. Number 1, Axel Grease, getting into position. Now Hey Good Looking is in second, heading down the back straight as we see the favourites at the rear, but they're beginning to motor. It's Life's Beauty, 3 in front, heading the second last bend from number 2, Hey Good Looking. Now number 6 is putting in a run, Long Valley Tina closing, but it's Life's Beauty out in front. Is she going to be caught? Life's Beauty coming to the line with Presley Lark putting in a huge run, but Life's Beauty has won the Oaks.
Yes, Life's Beauty, a brilliant Oaks winner on the night, and well done to Larry Byrne. I'm sure he still looks back at it with great memories. Of course, earlier in the year, there had been another bitch who had really captured the imagination and had created some headlines. A certain Mega Delight. She managed to win 16 races on the trot, and that included successes in both the Cesarewitch and the Corncucullen. Firstly, let's take a look at her in action at Mullingar, winning the Cesarewitch.
And the hare now sent on its way. Remind you, the favourite here, number 4, Mega Delight. In trap order, 1 is Swift Black Lady, 2 Droopy's Gloria, 3 Lissaroon Nose, 4 Mega Delight, 5 Haliska Vienna, and trap number 6, Courage Prince. The hare up behind traps. And away they go, and first to show in the middle is number 4, Mega Delight. On the outside, number 6, Courage Prince. Up past the line for the first time. It's number 4, Mega Delight in front. On the inside, Lissaroon Known as well placed. But out front, it's number 4, Mega Delight. In second, Haliska Vienna. Back in third, Lissaroon Knows. Down the back straight. Mega Delight about 4 lengths clear now of number 5, Haliska Vienna. In third, Lissaroon Knows. And further back, Droopy's Gloria. Around the second last corner, it's number 4, Mega Delight, the favourite, at 5-4. In front of the second favourite, Haliska Vienna at 6-4. Up the home straight. Mega Delight still running strongly. She's going to get there. Mega Delight wins the Cesarewitch for 2002. Second is Haliska Vienna, and third, well, it's close. And the final result, well, the Cesarewitch winner for 2002, Mega Delight from trap 4, second, number 5, Haliska Vienna, and third, number 3, Lissaroon Knows, with the winning time, a sensational track record of 33:10. Well, gentlemen, a great performance, Bob.
Yeah, Mega Delight was on some roll for Bob Morton and the legendary Seamus Graham, and she went on to prove herself to be one of the great stayers of recent times. I say recent times, it is 20 years ago. It's still recent for me. I was in my 20s. Mega Delight captured the Corncucullen, of course, at Harold's Cross.
The final of the Boyle Sports Corncucullen. In trap 1, Dew Point. In 2, we have Blue Boomer. In 3, Quiver's Beauty. 4, Metric Tiger. The favourite, Mega Delight, at 5, and Making Merry in 6, and they're away, and the favourite slowly into her stride. And it's Making Merry fast away on the outside, and Mega Delight is in the wars on the corner. It's number 1, Dew Point now, leading into the back straight. From Making Merry in second, Mega Delight in third, coming past the stand. And here, Mega Delight goes in front, and there's trouble in behind with Making Merry and number 1, Dew Point. Into the back straight, and Mega Delight has skipped clear. She's gone 6, 7, 8 lengths clear into the back straight, and racing on at this stage. Mega Delight from number 1, Dew Point in second. Now number 2 gets up into third. That's Blue Boomer into second now, coming out the 5th bend. But it's Mega Delight out front. Blue Boomer is second, and well, Mega Delight is on her way to 13 in a row, winning the final of the Boyle Sports Corncucullen. Number 2, Blue Boomer is second, and Metric Tiger is third in a time of 41.98. The result of the Boyle Sports Corn Cuchulainn, the winner number 5 Mega Delight, second number 2 Blue Boomer, and third number 4 Metric Tiger, the time 41.98.
Yes, Mega Delight proving herself a star both over 4 and 6 bends. 2 classic victories for her. She went on to be an absolute star in the breeding paddocks too. As a brood, she was, of course, the dam of Westmead Hawk, who went on to capture 2 English Derby titles. An incredible performer, as I said, both in the track and the breeding paddocks. Staying at Harold's Cross, one of the feature races of the year, of course, was the Puppy Derby, won by a certain Fortune Mike. Surely not named after me, Elfla. Anyway, Mike Keane from Knocknagoshel was a very memorable figure. May he rest in peace. But this was Fortune Mike winning on the night from Odette in a thrilling final. Won the favourite 10 men, Trap 2 Function Premier, in 3 Odette, 4 Sparkling Joe, 5 Vinny's the Best, and 6 Fortune Mike. A huge crowd here at Harold's Cross. And away they go on first to show number 2, Function Premier on the outside, Fortune Mike. The favourite was off to a slow start, 10 men, he's in third, but around the opening corner, all trouble in behind, number 1, 10 men effective. Out front though, it's number 2, Function Premier, that leads from Fortune Mike, a gap in third to Odette. Expect a huge finish from her, but down the far side, number 2, Function Premier, Fortune Mike trying to close, back in third Odette, now around the bottom 2 corners, Function Premier leads from Fortune Mike. Here comes Odette, around the final corner, Fortune Mike now coming up to challenge Fortune Premier. Here comes Odette, up to the line, Fortune Mike, Odette on the line, Fortune Mike I think gets there, beats number 3 Odette, back in third, Function Premier. It is close, 28.40 the winning time, but we're going to side with Fortune Mike. Well, we were expecting a thrilling finish to the final of the BCR Press Droopies Vieri Puppy Derby for 2002, and we certainly got it. Fortune Mike getting up in the dying strides just to beat number 3 Odette, back in third, number 2 Function Premier. The winning time, a brilliant 28.40, but what a race it was. Yes, indeed, Fortune Mike landing the Puppy Derby. He, of course, had earlier in the year captured the Lee Strand around Tralee. Sadly, didn't run too much more after that Puppy Derby success, but what a fast greyhound he was. Now we're going to move our attention down to the Derby of the South and the Laurels. And on this occasion, it went to Annual Award, owned by one of the great combinations, or owned and trained by one of the great combinations, Eddie Wade for Ger Kervick. 4 years after capturing the Derby with I-Man, they captured the Laurels with Annual Award.
They're all in. The bell goes. The final of the Co-op Superstores Irish Laurels. In 1, Annual Award. 2, Mustang Bertie. 3, Confident Choice. In 4, Anamore Billing. 5, Borna Dasher. And in 6, Mustang Buster. The break's going to be vital. Will it be 4? Will it be 6? Will it be one of the others? The hare coming up behind Trap, and away they goes. Number 3 went out. Number 4 now, Anamore Billy putting in a run. Mustang Buster on the outside. 4 or 5 in a line to the bend. Number 4 is badly bobbed at the corner, and its Annual Award leads into the back straight by a length from number 2 Mustang Bertie. But now number 6 Mustang Buster moves up, but it's number 1 Annual Award. He's a strong stair. The stock owned by Ger Kervick, being challenged by Mustang Buster between the last 2 bends, but Annual Award is out front. This fella's a powerful stair. He's going on to win it, trained by Eddie Wade, owned by Ger Kervick, and number 3 Confident Choice comes through to be second, with number 6 Mustang Buster in third. So a race that was changed totally on the first bend. Like many finals we've seen before, it's happened again. Annual Award representing the Derby winning team of Ger Kervick and Eddie Wade, the won the Derby with I-Man. Now they've struck in the 2002 Irish Laurels decider with the son of Smooth Rumble, and here's Steppy. The result of the 2002 Co-op Superstores Irish Laurels, the winner number 1 Annual Award, owned by Ger Kervick, trained by Eddie Wade. Second, number 3 Confident Choice, and third, number 6 Mustang Buster. The time 28.61.
Great combination, yourself and Ger Kervick.
Yeah,
the Derby,
lucky,
the Laurels.
They can't say we're not lucky anyway.
Yeah, Annual Award, a fantastic winner of the Laurels down at Curraheen Park, which was only opened a couple of years at that point, and great memories of the wonderful Eddie Wade. May he rest in peace. Now to one of the great stars of the year, Serene Rumble, landing the prize that he so richly deserved, the Grand Prix at Harold's Cross, worth a serious amount of money. Serene Rumble was at his very best on this occasion, posting a track record for the 575-yard trip.
Well, the bell just sounded, the hare on the way. We're just moments away now. In Trap 1, we have Word of God. In 2, Tamna Rose. Trap 3, Heavenly Hero. In 4, the hot favourite, Serene Rumble. In 5, Cancel O'Key. And 6, Top Tank. The hare up behind Traps. And away they go, and first to show Serene Rumble in 4. He leads into the corner, going up well on the outside, Cancel O'Key. In second now on the inside is number 3, Heavenly Hero, but around the corner, it's Serene Rumble that leads by 2 to 3 lengths. Heavenly Hero in second, back in third, Cancel O'Key. A big gap to the rest. They won't be winning, but out front, it's Serene Rumble. 4 lengths clear now of number 3, Heavenly Hero. In third, Cancel O'Key. Around the second last corner, Serene Rumble continues to lead. Heavenly Hero trying to cut into the lead. Back in third, Cancel O'Key, but up the home straight. Number 4, Serene Rumble wins it. Second, number 3, Heavenly Hero. And third, number 5, Cancel O'Key. Look at the time, 30.83. A blistering track record by Serene Rumble. What a greyhound. And the result of the Vodafone Grand Prix for 2002, a tremendous winner in trap 4, Serene Rumble, second, trap number 3, Heavenly Hero, and third, number 5, Cancel O'Key, the winning time 30.83, a new track and national record.
Yes, Serene Rumble, trained by the fantastic Michael O'Donovan for Eddie Ryan, one of the great combinations also. And that 30.83 return was the track record until they changed to the 570-yard trip. And incidentally, even though the 570-yard trip, 5 yards shorter, never bettered that 30.83 until Harrow's Cross sadly closed in recent years. What an absolute galloping machine Serene Rumble was, and great memories of that wonderful performer. Now we move our attention to a slightly different type of greyhound. The National Puppy Stake, held at Shelbourne Park in late November, went to Owen McKenna and David Miles, with Knock Even Major running out a fantastic winner.
Final of the Pacific Mile National Puppy Stake. In 1, Lemon Rebel. 2, King's Cadet. In 3, Benny the Drill. 4 is Droopy's Rude. 5, Johnny Jump Up. And the hot favourite, odds on, number 6, Knock Even Major. The hare coming up behind traps, ready for off and away to go. Knock Even Major is away fast and already showing in front with number 2, King's Cadet on his inner. It's number 6, Knock Even Major from 2, King's Cadet on the corner. The favourite's in front, but the King's Cadet is challenging him down the back straight. These have had 2 great battles before and they're having another one. Knock Even Major on the outside, number 6. Number 2, King's Cadet. Back in third, Benny the Drill putting in a run, but it's Knock Even Major around the third bend. From number 2, King's Cadet in second. Number 3, Benny the Drill is third. On the final corner, it's Knock Even Major. King's Cadet is coming back at him. Benny the Drill is coming strongly. It's close at the line with Knock Even Major. King's Cadet back in third. Benny the Drill, the time 28.71. The result of the Pacific Mile National Puppy Stake, the winner number 6, Knock Even Major, owned by David Miles and trained by Owen McKenna. Second, number 2, King's Cadet. And third, number 3, Benny the Drill, the time 28.71.
Yes, indeed. We've gone from a real powerhouse Serene Rumble to a real speed merchant in Knock Even Major. Let's combine the two. We have now a greyhound with unbelievable pace, a dog that was as fast as any down the back straight I've seen in Shelbourne Park. Richly deserved to win a big one, and his time came in the Shelbourne 600 after the Derby, the later competition of the year. Born a pilot, he got to the front, and when he did so, he was never going to be picked up. I think the outfit touches on that down the back straight.
They're all in at this stage for the final of the Ladbrokes 600. Winner's prize, €20,000. In trap 1, Heavenly Hero. 2, Duffy's Hurricane. 3, Born a Pilot. 4, Crossley Lark. 5, Top of the Best. And in 6, we have Tall Chubby. 7-4, generally at the off, is the hare behind the traps and away to go. Number 4 off to a flyer, Crossley Lark, and Tall Chubby misses it completely. And Born a Pilot races to the front and away to the bend. It's Born a Pilot clear of the bend from number 1, Heavenly Hero in second. It's all over, folks, because Born a Pilot's in front. He's 2.5 lengths clear down the back straight from number 1, Heavenly Hero. Number 4, Crossley Lark in third. But it's all over. This dog stays on. It's Born a Pilot being challenged by Heavenly Hero. There's 2 lengths in him as he turns for home. But it's number 3, Born a Pilot. He's not going to be beaten. And number 4, Crossley Lark might have just got up for second, ahead of number 1, Heavenly Hero. And Tall Chubby finishes at the absolute rear of the field. The time a brilliant 32.42. The result of the Ladbrokes 600, the winner number 3, Born a Pilot, owned by Rory Dwan. Second, number 4, Crossley Lark. And third, number 1, Heavenly Hero. The time 32.42.
And last but certainly not least, before we show you the Derby action to end this review of the wonderful year that was 2002, let's bring you down to Kilcohen Park and to Waterford, where the Waterford Masters was won by Rummy Lad. A top-class lineup, but it was Rummy Lad who emerged triumphant for the Laurels Roof.
In trap order 1 is McCarthy's Duke, the English Raider. In 2, annual award, the Laurels winner. Trap 3 is Rummy Lad. In 4, Shevchenko, the second of the English challengers. 5 is Born a Pilot. And trap number 6, the favourite, Mustang Buster. The hare now coming around the final corner.
And away they go, and it's Rummy Lad in the middle that shows first. Second is number 4, Shevchenko. On the outside, number 5, Borna Pilot looks close. Around the opening corner, it's Rummy Lad, the local qualifier that leads. On the outside is Mustang Buster. Number 5, Borna Pilot badly affected. But out front, it's number 3, Rummy Lad. In second is Mustang Buster. Back in third, number 2, Annual Award been challenged by Shevchenko. But around the final 2 corners, it's still number 3, Rummy Lad, that holds on from number 6, Mustang Buster. Back in third, Shevchenko, but into the home straight. And Rummy Lad wins the Masters for 2002. In second, Shevchenko. Flying at the finish was number 1, McCarthy's Duke, as was Mustang Buster, but no doubt about the winner. Rummy Lad wins it for Dolores Route. And the Waterford Masters for 2002 going to the local qualifier, Rummy Lad. Second was Trop number 4, the English raider Shevchenko, and third, number 6, Mustang Buster. The winning time a brilliant 28:33.
Yes, indeed, a wonderful performance there by Rummy Lad. 2002 really was a great year on the track. We've mentioned so many wonderful names, some great memories, some brilliant performances, the likes of Late Late Show and Serene Rumble. It's great to see those dogs in action. Born a Pilot, larking about. Mega Delight, of course. But of course, there was one real standout star in 2002, and that was the Derby champion. Each year, you want the Derby to be won by the very best greyhound on the night. And in 2002, it certainly was that case, with Bypass Byway running out an incredible winner for Ollie Bray and Michael Carney. Posting 29.42 in the final, he broke the track record, a record that stood for some time. In fact, it was the fastest Derby final success until 2010, when Tyrone McGuigan went 1 spot faster. A couple have gone faster since, but Bypass Byway on this occasion, I'm not sure there was many dogs before or after that would have beaten them on this night. A special display by a special greyhound, son of Spire Lakita, Bypass Byway.
The favourites, number 5, Bypass Byway, they're all in traps. The screaming has started. You can hear the sound in the background. This is unbelievable, the noise rising from the crowd. The hare starts its journey. In 1, we have Tom Narose. 2, Tarabello. 3, Heavenly Hero. 4, Droopy's Reese. 5 is Bypass Byway. And 6, Droopy's Agassi. The 2002 Paddy Power Irish Derby final about to start. The hare behind the traps and away to go. And number 5, Droopy, or Bypass Byway is away well. So is Droopy's Reese on the inside. He's very well positioned, but Bypass Byway hits the front from Droopy's Agassi running wide, and Droopy's Reese is in contention. But Bypass Byway's gone 4 clear. He's sizzling tonight. It's the Byway. He's 5 clear as to hit the third bend. Bypass Byway. Droopy's Agassi is second. It's all over. Bypass Byway is on his way to glory. This is a magnificent run. The son of Spire Nikita and Sandy Penny, owned by Michael Carney, trained by Ali Bray. He's won the Derby in runaway fashion. Droopy's Reese is second, and Heavenly Hero ran a blinder in third. Bypass Byway, undoubtedly the star of the Derby. If ever we saw a champion, there's one, Bypass Byway. The result, number 5, Bypass Byway, the winner at 11-8. Second, number 4, Droopy's Reese at 2-1. And third, number 3, Heavenly Hero at 16-1. And look at that time, 29.42. There we see the crowds down at the presentation podium on Taoiseach Bertie Ahern chatting to owner Michael Carney, and a very proud moment for Michael, who's been a doggy man for many, many years. He started walking dogs in Navan Track as a 12-year-old. He'll never forget this night. There's Paddy Bray trying to get into the picture, congratulating brother Ollie the trainer. John O'Donoghue, the new Minister for Greyhounds, there on the left, and in behind Paddy Power of the sponsors.
Well, Ollie Bray joins me now, as you can see, getting marvellous congratulations. Do you expect him to win as well as that?
I knew the dog was right on fairly well in himself, and I was expecting if he popped to do a good run. And we've been waiting for this day for a long, long time. The father bred up 25 years ago, brushed him to run up in 1977 with quite a short head, and it took us a long time to go one better.
Well, he certainly did it in fantastic style.
Yeah, delighted now for everybody concerned and all the well-wishers and everything. And
you just spoke there to Michael Carney, fantastic owner for you. Yeah. What's the plan now with him?
Oh, that's another day's work, another day.
Just going to enjoy it now.
One quick word, I'd like to thank all the well-wishers, and a special thanks to Brian Jones and Tony Collins.
Yeah, wonderful to see a buoyant Ollie Bray after the victory there of Bypass Byway. 25 years after, Brush Tim had been denied by a short head by Linda's champion. You heard Ollie referencing it there. His father had bred Brush Tim. He'd been trained by a certain Francie Murray, who, as we said earlier on, had big race successes in 2002 and is still going strong. Great to see that from the Hall of Famer. But that was 2002, capped off in lovely style there by Bypass Byway. So many wonderful memories. But that's it from us on this nostalgic look back at Greyhound Racing in the early 2000s. 2002 to be precise, a wonderful year.